welcome to this reading, to this channel. I'm not going to be giving any long introductions today. This is a weekly reading for you for February 23rd through the 29th, I do believe. So just some guidance, some insight, possible things, situations that may be coming up for you this week. Okay, so I just wanted to do these weekly readings, especially right now, throughout this Mercury retrograde. Because things are a little crazy during this time. I know I could sure use some extra guidance. Insight into things, because holy smokes. All right. Let's see. So what do we have for Scorpios for the week of the 23rd to the 29th? Spirit. Maybe coming up for them. Oh, crap. Okay. We have the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, guys. You can't make it up. These are coming out a lot lately for Scorpios, water signs in general. Lately, remember, these are general readings. If it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate. Okay, don't force it. So, things revolving this week around a partnership. For me, this is a soulmate, divine counterpart kind of connection, perhaps, but just any relationship. And but you know the phrase, like, everybody's brought into your life for a reason. Okay. So for me, unions are, I mean, they can be karmic or whatever, but everything is a spiritual connotation behind it, because everything and everybody we come into, contact with, or is important in our lives, or makes an impact in our lives, or we run across in our lives, it's meant to be that way. For me, it's foretold. So, with all of that said, something this week surrounding this partnership that you have. Possible love interest, but it doesn't have to be, okay? And your wish for this. Sorry, my cats are running around playing. Your dreams and aspirations in regard to this partnership, whatever the case may be. So I feel like with the Mercury retrograde and being in the sign of Pisces right now, we are very much reflective upon, especially Scorpios, because everything's revolving around your romance and your partnerships right now. But I feel like being in the sign of Pisces, we are very reflective about things even from the past, but more so we have this even more emotion. Like, if Scorpios weren't emotional enough and emotionally driven enough, it's like we have this empathy, this dreaming. We're kind of fantasizing about things within our mind, our dreams about situations. And I feel like for you this week, this is surrounding a union, a partnership, a relationship, and what outcome you're hoping for is this 9 of Cups, perhaps. Like, what is going to fulfill you? What's going to be your emotional contentment and happiness within this partnership? Okay, that was long-winded, sorry. Okay. Tell me more about this 2 of Cups and what might be going on. So I'm feeling like with this 2 of Cups, there's a real meeting of minds. This is, for me, it is a spiritual partnership, because these two, there's like the Vesica Pisces here in this card. It reminds me like of a guided, divinely guided partnership, and there's creation here. It's like it takes the 2 of them to make this creation happen. In the traditional tarot, there's an angel guiding these 2 together behind them, which is what this represents. But I also always notice this infinity sign, And for me, that's as above, so below. This is bringing a partnership into the physical. Maybe there's, you know, from like the 5D, there's a connection, a spiritual connection already. This is bringing it and grounding it into the 3D tangible world. Maybe that is the fulfillment of your wishes. You're probably pondering this a lot this week. So within this partnership, there was some kind of, you know, betrayal, perhaps. It doesn't necessarily have to be betrayal, but something that really hurt you within this situation, okay? And you might be thinking a lot about this week. Or things might be coming up that have you really reflecting upon it and getting a total vision, like total insight and wisdom about what really took place. You might be coming out of that energy, like, perhaps, because you do have a different perspective, perhaps. Because for me, the Ten of Swords is total vision. It's like seeing it all. Okay. Yeah, it's not the prettiest of cards, is it? No, not the prettiest. However, it doesn't necessarily have to be bad, okay? I mean, it looks really awful, but for me, this is a completion. So it could be that there was some situation within a partnership or a romance that it's very much hurt you. You're feeling very defeated, very betrayed, very stabbed in the back about. And usually this comes from, you know, a loved one. Who can hurt us the worst, right? People that are close to us. You might have deceived yourself, like just kind of ignored your instincts or your intuition in this situation. You know, so you could have felt like there was something toxic in this situation, and you didn't feel, you kind of felt left out, or maybe this reflects for me upon like kind of like abandonment, maybe. So this may be something that's coming up this week that you need to be aware of. Don't trust your gut, trust your instincts when it comes to your close relationships with people. And we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so, oh, Scorpios. Yeah, there was, it's possible that there was a third-party situation, but for me, this is more like there was a separation, there was a heartbreak, a feeling of unrequited love, like one person's giving and it's not being reciprocated somehow. However, the good news for this card for me is that in this particular deck, somebody's coming to keep you from this harm, to take you out of it. Okay. So yeah, it could have been a separation that caused this kind of like this pain, this feeling betrayed. You could be detached right now from one another. But I'm really feeling like, you know, just be aware, pay attention to your gut feelings, your instincts right now when it comes to your close relationships. Or, I mean, you would know who this might be referring to, right? So this is just like really paying attention, you know, observing. Yeah, you know, just, you know, the three of Swords, you know, there's been some kind of sadness. Clearly, I mean, with the Ten of Swords, clearly some kind of sadness and conflict within this, you know, some kind of sense of heartache or loss, you know, probably crying, lots of crying. But I feel ultimately that partnership is your wish fulfillment, perhaps, you know, so this is very heavy. This is very, my God, this partnership was your dream and your wish, and you're feeling all these, like, things attached to it, or something took place that made you feel really, really defeated in it and sad, okay? It's a lot of heartbreak there. Tell me more about this Nine of Cups. Yeah, that your wish fulfillment was delayed because there was some kind of separation, some kind of isolation, some kind of abandonment from one or the other. Somebody's feeling abandoned. And so it's really affecting your sense of happiness within this connection. Okay. Somebody's trying to manifest something here with the Magician card. Despite this isolation, this detachment, this perhaps separation, somebody feeling, you know, left behind. You're working, Scorpio, to master your energy in order to manifest this wish fulfillment, this Nine of Cups, in order to get past and move past this. Because again, this is completion. I feel like this Ten of Swords came out as showing a completion of this Three of Swords. Like it's coming to its end, you're gaining perspective and vision about it. Trying to master your energy in order to have the outcome that you actually want. Who could look like the King of Wands? I don't know. This is a very fiery energy. This person is very action-orientated. So taking action towards this wish fulfillment, manifesting a means of overcoming whatever this problem was, whatever this obstacle was within this partnership. So you have a very like go-getter attitude, or the other person does, about how to manifest and move past that. Yeah, he's all about the conquest, taking dominion over things. So you're trying, if this is you, wanting to take control over the situation energetically, you know, and move things in the direction that you'd like them to go. You know what? I'm going to be done with those. We're running out of time, and I want to get a guidance card for you for this week. So yeah, this is something coming up for you this week, and it's probably, my guess is, a carry-on. It's probably not just happening this week. It's probably something that's been ongoing. More about this Three of Swords and Ten of Swords, please. Yeah, see, you have the Five of Pentacles again. There was a separation. Somebody felt abandoned, and this was, or, you know, somebody detached from the other in this partnership, and it left somebody very heartbroken, feeling very betrayed. Okay, so, whew, heavy. But something's going to be brought to the light. Something's going to be illuminated, something that you didn't know about the situation, perhaps. Something that was kept from you. I feel like this underneath the Three of Swords could have been something involving a third party. And don't take that the wrong way. It doesn't mean that, you know, the person had to have somebody on the side or there was somebody else. It could be interference from a third party. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be people throwing, you know, salt into the mix. You never know. What they're telling you is somebody here is looking for inner courage and strength to change this situation. For me, this is the Emperor and Empress in the Strength card. Somebody is seeing how Sorry, that's the timer. Somebody's seeing how the other calms and tames the other one, gives them strength and courage. Or this could be your coming into that in order to rise above whatever that shit was. But some kind of light is being shed. Something will be revealed that will assist you to have completion and fulfillment and liberation, to overcome. This is the World card. There could be, let's see, this is Kali, you know, she's triumphed, you know. For me, this is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, perhaps, but definitely an end of a cycle, and it's a fabulous card. It's beautiful. Somebody having courage or strength to end a cycle that has occurred and really triumphing. But whatever this is, I feel like this Two of Cups, this is your fulfillment. This is your happiness, despite anything that's occurred. Like you're feeling that way. So there's going to be something that completes. There's a transformation that's going to happen. Something's going to evolve. Okay? All right. So let's get one guidance card for you guys, and then we're going to go. So, you know, hey, started off a little heavy. But I think ultimately, by the end of the week, you're going to have some sense of empowerment. Some kind of light is going to be shed that's going to enable you to find this inner strength and really come into this place of transformation and fulfillment and completeness that you're trying to within this partnership. Okay. Okay, just a second. One guidance card for Scorpios. And you know what? I have to honestly say, and this can be for, you know, if you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this might resonate for you. I am a Scorpio Sun and a Scorpio Rising, so I can attest, for me, this is pretty accurate. Kind of, yeah. Or it feels like it is. Let's see. What else? The dude abides. Okay. So here we have another 2. So that's telling me partnership. And for me, it's spiritual partnership. Even your, you know, connection to spirit. All right. However, let me read this for you. It's your lucky day and your lucky life. The dude is patiently waiting for you to come on home. Let him do the heavy lifting for a change. No matter what crazy mess you've gotten yourself into, the dude is here with everything you could ever need. The dude's got your back. So I feel like this is just a card of encouragement, of guidance, that things are going to come to this completion. Things are going to work out, in a sense. This cycle is coming full circle with this World card. Something's going to be overcome. Okay? So, I hope so. I certainly hope so. Okay, Scorpios? I hope this supports you for the week. I hope that, yeah, it helps you somehow. Okay? Thanks for listening.